You trust your pastor. It's not a question, it's a statement. You trust him because you know him, because you've heard him preach, because you've seen him help people, because your faith and his faith share the same space every week. Now, answer this for me. If you received a message from him right now, at this very moment while you're watching this video, asking for an urgent favor, what would you do? Would you stop to question it? Or would you help? Be honest. Most people would help, without hesitation. And criminals across the country know that. They count on it. They build entire scams around it. Right now, as you watch this video, there are people being contacted by someone claiming to be their pastor. The message seems real. The name is right. The tone is familiar. And at the end, there's a simple request to buy gift cards and send the numbers back. Does that sound unlikely? An 80-year-old woman in Delray Beach, Florida, lost $15,000 in a single afternoon doing exactly that, thinking she was helping her pastor. This didn't happen because she was careless. It happened because the scam was designed to trick good people of faith, people just like you. And if you don't know how this scam works, you're at risk right now, not tomorrow, right now. Think about it for a second. You've helped your church in some way. Maybe you brought food to an event. Maybe you volunteered to help with a campaign. Maybe you just showed up when they needed someone there. Helping is part of who you are. It's part of your faith. Now imagine this. It's a Tuesday night. You finish dinner. You pick up your phone to check your messages. And there's an email from Pastor Jim. He says he's in a meeting and can't talk right now, but he needs a small favor. Urgent. Okay, something discreet. He explains that 5 women are undergoing chemotherapy and need gift cards to listen to music during their treatment. He asks you to buy the cards, take a photo of the numbers on the back, and send them to him. He promises to reimburse you in cash on Sunday. The name is right. The tone sounds familiar. The request makes sense. And your first instinct is to say yes. That instinct, your generosity, your faith, your trust in the pastor, that's exactly what these criminals are exploiting. And the most disturbing detail of all, they don't need to know you. They don't need to have set foot in your church even once. They just need your pastor's name. And that name is available to anyone in the world who knows where to look. So how exactly does this scam work? Let me show you, step by step. Because once you understand the mechanism, you'll never fall for it again. The first step happens before you receive any message. The criminal goes to your church's website. The website is public. Anyone can access it. There's the pastor's name, his photo, sometimes his email, sometimes even the full bulletin with the names of congregation members. The scammer reads everything, writes everything down. In some cases, they use computer programs that do this automatically across hundreds of churches at the same time. Think of it as someone reading your church's sign from the sidewalk before walking in. They know the pastor's name before sending the first message. The second step is where the dirty magic happens. The criminal creates a fake email address. Your pastor's real email might be pastor-jim@community-church.org. The fake email will be something like pastor-jim.community-church@gmail.com. Almost identical. The difference is just a few characters. This has a name. It's called email spoofing. Think of it this way. It's like a letter with a fake sender. On the outside of the envelope, it says Pastor Jim. But inside, it was written by a stranger. And there's a technical detail that very few people know. On a cell phone, most email apps show only the sender's name. They don't show the full address. You open the email and see Pastor Jim at the top. That's it. The real address is hidden. And you never think to check because the name is correct. The third step is the message itself. It starts with hi, without your name. That's on purpose. They send this exact same message to dozens of people at the same time. The pastor says he's busy, that he can't call, and that he needs an urgent favor. Always urgent, always discreet, always with a strong emotional reason. Sick people, families in crisis, surprises for the church staff. Urgency, secrecy, emotion, that's the formula. It always has been. The fourth step is the request itself. He asks you to go to a store, Walmart, Target, CVS, Walgreens, and buy gift cards. Amazon, Apple, Google Play, $200, $500, sometimes more. And he asks you to photograph the numbers on the back and send them via text. Here's what you need to understand about gift cards. The moment you send that number, the money's gone. There's no refund process. There's no transfer to cancel. There's no undo button. It's exactly like taking $500 in cash, handing it to a stranger through your car window, and watching him drive away. The criminal redeems the card online in a matter of minutes from anywhere in the world. There's no tracking, there is no recovery, and the fifth step is the most painful. When you call your real pastor, the one you've known for years, he says the heartbreaking words, "I never sent that email." Now, maybe you're thinking, I'd recognize a fake email. I'd spot it right away, and I understand that thought. But I need to be honest with you about one thing. An employee of the U.S. Federal Trade Commission itself, the government agency responsible for protecting consumers, who wrote the official alert about this scam, said publicly that her own church is targeted by this fraud at least half a dozen times a year. A 60-year-old woman who had worked in accounting her whole life was duped. Not because she wasn't smart, because the scam was designed to bypass any defense. This isn't about being smart or not. It's about knowing the trick. And now you know it. According to the AARP Fraud Watch Network, the largest retiree advocacy organization in the United States, Sabrina Price, a 60-year-old widow living in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, received an email one February night from someone posing as her pastor. The address looked legitimate. The tone sounded familiar. The pastor said he was out of town, couldn't call, and needed a favor. 5 women undergoing cancer treatment needed gift cards to listen to music during chemotherapy. He promised to reimburse her in cash. Sabrina went to Walgreens. She bought $500 worth of Amazon gift cards. She photographed the numbers on the back and sent them via text. Within minutes, the money was gone. That same night, the scammer came back asking for more cards. The next morning, he asked for 10 cards worth $100 each. That's when Sabrina realized something was wrong. She called the real pastor. He knew nothing about it. $500, lost in one afternoon. AARP reported that this loss set back Sabrina's dream of buying her own home. Sabrina isn't naive. She works with numbers. She pays attention. Scammers are just that sophisticated. And she wasn't alone. In Delray Beach, Florida, an 80-year-old woman lost $15,000 in a single afternoon, buying gift cards for someone she was sure was her pastor. $15,000. Think about what that money means to a retiree. Think about what it's like to lose that in an afternoon and have no way to get it back. And according to the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, Americans over 60 lost $4.9 billion to scams in 2024 alone. $4.9 billion? A 43% increase from the previous year. This isn't slowing down, it's growing. And churches are at the center of it. This scam has been confirmed in all 50 states. Dioceses in Texas, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Florida, Michigan, Georgia, Mississippi, and dozens of other states have already issued official alerts. Protestant churches, Catholic parishes, synagogues, no denomination is immune. Now you know exactly how this scam works. And that changes everything. Because the only reason this scam works is that people don't know it exists. You know now. And that puts you in a completely different position. 3 steps. That's all you need to remember. The first step is to stop. If any message, whether email, text, WhatsApp, Facebook, anything asks you to buy gift cards and send the numbers, stop immediately. Don't go to the store. Don't buy anything. Put your phone on the table. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission is clear on this. Anyone who asks for payment via gift cards is always a scammer. Without exception, it doesn't matter if the name says it's the IRS. It doesn't matter if it says it's Amazon. It doesn't matter if it says it's your pastor. Gift cards as a form of payment are always, without exception, a scam. The second step is to call. Go to your saved contacts, find your pastor's number or your church office's number, a number you saved yourself, not one that appeared in the suspicious email. Call and ask a simple question. Did you send me a message asking for gift cards? One phone call, that's the cost of protecting yourself. One call to the number you already have saved. This stops this scam 100% of the time, without exception. The third step is to check the email address. Open the suspicious email. Tap the sender's name at the top. On most phones, the full address will appear right below the name. If it says Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, or anything other than your church's official address, it's fake. Close it, delete it. Real churches send emails from the institution's own address, not from personal Gmail accounts. You're not the problem here. I need you to understand this clearly. These criminals have studied your church. They've read the newsletter. They found the pastor's name. They figured out how your community works. And they built this scam on the most beautiful thing about you, your willingness to help. But now you know the trick. And knowing the trick is everything. So let's recap. If you receive a message asking for gift cards, stop, don't buy anything. Call the pastor using a number you already have. Verify the full email address by tapping the sender's name. Stop, call, verify. 3 words, 3 steps. That's all that stands between you and this scam. If you have a friend, a neighbor, someone in your congregation, a father, a mother, anyone who attends church and doesn't know this yet, share this video now, not tomorrow, now. Because while you're watching, someone you know might be receiving exactly this message. You can save someone from losing $500. You can save someone from losing $10,000. You can save someone from losing everything they've saved up. And if this video helped you, leave a like here, subscribe to the channel, because every week there's new information that can protect you and the people you love. This channel exists for one reason, so that good people aren't exploited by sophisticated criminals. Take care of yourself and take care of those you love. Of